and getting mentally prepared to compete. You see the focus. You feel the energy. These guys are ready to go. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, you'll see the Golden State Warriors. They'll go up against the Sacramento Kings. I'm Kevin Harlan. Here at the table with me, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And over on the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10. And maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Now Sacramento starting five. We've got Murray. John Collins is out there with Domantas Sabonis. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. It's Clifford at the two spot. And for Golden State, they've got Jimmy Butler. Reed is out there with Curry. Then there's Moses Moody. And it's Jackson Davis in at center. Greg, no secret that these teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Well, we continue to monitor how this team fares against their rivals. You might remember MP has made it his mission to beat every rival team that crosses his path.
Well, MP has sure put his money where his mouth is. He and his teammates have risen to the challenge of these rivalry matchups, achieving exactly what they set out to do. And they're looking to keep things going here tonight.
And here's Sabonis, following the three from Reed. Here's Schroeder. That falls. Nice speed that time from Sabonis.
Such a talented passer at his position. Sabonis is all about making winning plays.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I heard Coach go over the dribble handoffs that Sabonis is so creative with. He reminded his players that the jumper isn't the first option. Usually he looks to pass for 3 to 4 seconds, reminding his players to stay wide, anticipate high passes, watch for the cutters, and then contest. Sabonis can be a real headache out there. Kevin?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
Oh, nice control to stop and pop there from Collins.
Fires the three. The three ball falls through. Another from Reed. Reed's got 12 in the game. And we have to mention, Greg, the utter dominance MP has shown recently, right? A huge scoring night for him on insane efficiency. The numbers, you can't even believe what you're reading.
You just don't see stat lines like the one that MP had very often. Kevin, it looked like he had a cheat code on the way. He was making everything from the floor. Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Now here's Murray. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Clock at 6. Takes it out to Schroeder. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Look at the last game for the Golden State Warriors. It was a win against the Cavaliers.
And you've got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
And they get it. Sabonis, no good. Warriors leading by 14. And here's Reed. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. And the Warriors, another three.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the three.
And Doug Christie wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Take a look at New York. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
I think for the Warriors, they are the team we expected to be here. Taking the top spot come playoff time, this is the team to beat.
Now here's Murray. Nothing on the board. Down low. Here's Schroeder, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, it's nice to see him be assertive instead of settling for a jump shot, especially in the first quarter.
Here's Reed, and another 3 for Golden State.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Outside for Murray. No good with the triple. Warriors leading by 18. Any thoughts, Richard, on Keegan Murray's progress throughout his career?
Well, he's become more than just an outside shooter. He's worked hard on his defense, his ball movement. Murray is growing into a multifaceted player that they were looking for.
And here is Murray. After the three-pointer from Reed, Schroeder outside. Sabonis inside. Jackson Davis defending.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Reed. 27 points for him. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Schroeder against Reed. Outside for Murray. The shot's good on the assist by Schroeder.
Oh, I can almost hear Murray say, oh, you hit a 3? Let me match that real quick.
Reed with it. 30 points in the game. And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Schroeder. Murray outside. From past the arc. And that one's good. Schroeder. Schroeder's got 7 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Reed. Hits the three-point bomb.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 7. Here's Clifford. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Reed has got the ball here for the Warriors. Launches a 3. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Outside Collins. Sacramento moving it around. Murray finds Collins. Schroeder outside. Sabonis sets the pick for Schroeder. 5 to shoot. There's the 3. And Moody pulls it down. Reed with it. He's picked up by Collins. Reed gets the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Schroeder against Reed. Murray outside. And here's Collins from outside. Misses that one. He's made 1 and missed 2 this game so far. Here's Reed. And good. He hits it again.
And no one can stop him. It's another 40-point game, and he's had a bunch of them.
And with tonight's performance, he's now tied for 4th on the singles season 40-point game list. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. Come in for the Warriors. Pajemski's coming in for Moody. And here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that have really been controlling the boards during the past month. In third, the Warriors. Fifth best, the Kings.
What a run it's been for both these clubs in terms of their rebounding. Two physical teams on a collision course here tonight.
Schroeder passes to Collins. They can't stop the run with that one.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And for Sacramento, they're shooting 33% here in the first quarter. Schroeder passes to Murray. Now, here's Sabonis. Kicks it out to Schroeder. A three-pointer, no good.
Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Reed gets the bucket.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Murray outside. Sinks the triple. Murray's got 6.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Here's Reed. Yet another bucket that gives him 51.
Making it look easy. Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hi, guys. Well, D in their last time out against the Cavaliers just played phenomenal. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. Putting in a performance like that one really builds momentum in your direction. We'll see how far he rides that wave tonight, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. It certainly was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
Sinks the three-pointer. Reed's got 57 points.
That guy is perfect from the field, making major contributions to this lead.
RJ, there were questions about the 2 timeline approaching Golden State, but some of those young guys have made a difference.
And some haven't. But those team-friendly contracts of those younger players, that's one advantage. And a way to keep that energetic talent around their young stars.
Here's Reed. After the Kings pick up 2. Buries the long-range jumper.
It's just hard to believe that someone can perform at such a high level. They've got to thank him for this lead.
Murray sets a screen for Collins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
Reed. And another 3 for Golden State.
Excellent all-around performance so far against the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now here's Murray. In the game against New Orleans, very impressive. Sabonis kicks to Murray. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Murray's got 9 points. And Reed has got the ball here for the Warriors. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
And here's Reed after the three-pointer from Dennis Schroeder.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
And for Sacramento, they're shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Right side, Sabonis. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And you see how proficient Sabonis is from mid-range. This is an area that he loves to work from.
Here's Reed. And another one falls. Amazing.
What a game. That's 72 points.
He's been simply, Greg, sensational throughout this one. Collins passes to Sabonis. fades and shoots. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. Back to the action in just a minute. And glad to have you with us. Some changes. Curry's checked in for Clarkson, and it's Reed in for Jonathan Kuminga. Sacramento making a switch here. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Reed. And yep, another basket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
On the court for Sacramento, we've got Carter. Sabonis is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Dennis Schroeder. It's Clifford at the three. And another one falls.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Inside, here's Schroeder. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Reed gets the bucket.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Sacramento's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Now here is Carter. No scoring in this one. Puts up a three. Clifford, good.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Reed, another bucket. Wow!
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. The shot by Carter, nobody around. And again, Sacramento with the three.
And Carter Jr. just understands that a big like himself needs to be able to knock down that triple. Nice job there.
Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Pass to Clifford. Carter with the screen. For the three. Clifford can't get it to go.
And sometimes on defense, you can just get lucky.
This one for three. And got it! Another basket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. There's Schroeder. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
You often hear that the skill level in the league has never been higher, Greg, and some say this is the peak of the game. What do you think?
And I'll tell you this, Kevin, I'm not complaining. If the league can improve upon this, the sky is really the limit.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Trace Jackson-Davis comes in for Green. Moody subbed in for Brandon Pajemski. And a change for Sacramento. Murray's checked in. Lets it go with a three. It falls. And three more from Reed.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Shooter kicks to Carter. Again, the miss by the King.
And another miss. Woo. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. Carter outside. And it's off from three-point range.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
And here's Schroeder after the three-pointer from Reed. Schroeder passes to Murray. They need this. Offensive rebound. Nobody near Schroeder. His three-pointer's off the mark.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Reed gets the bucket.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Outside for Murray. Back to Schroeder. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Schroeder's got 14 points for the game.
I like the pass by Murray, wanting to set up his teammates whenever he can.
Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another three.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
Schroeder outside. That doesn't go either for Schroeder.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Reed gets the bucket.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now, here's Schroeder. He's got 14. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. 6 on the shot clock. The Kings need to get off a shot here from deep three-point territory. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Here's Reed. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And for the Kings, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Murray outside. Sabonis inside. Jackson Davis defending. Schroeder against Reed. Fires for three. And another three for Golden State.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Now here's Schroeder. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
And, GA, you look at the numbers for Sabonis. They're historic. But how would you surround him to make a deep run?
Well, I might try to pair him with another rim protector. Sabonis is a nice focal point offensively, but he's not a big-time shot blocker.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Hey, guys. Jimmy Butler is the complete package. Coach Steve Kerr said he's an amazing player. The skill, the strength, the ability to get to the line, his passing connects the game. And in the end, it goes beyond that. Just his presence out there. He's a lion. He's a force. Back to you, Kevin.
One of the best for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
And here's Carter following the three from Reed. Time to send it now to the sideline for more on this spectacular season MP is putting together.
He's getting close to the single-season points record. It's held by who else? Wilt Chamberlain. During shoot-around, I asked him what it mean to pass Wilt, and he said, quote, Wilt is the standard when it comes to scoring. Passing him in anything is incredible. Well said, guys.
It was well said. Wilt Chamberlain, my goodness. Hey, thanks for the report. Now, here's Reed. Non-stop scoring machine here. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Murray outside. Pass to Sabonis. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Outside, Reed. Three-pointer. Good. That's another bucket. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
There's Schroeder. Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Shoots the three, and it is good at the buzzer. Wow!
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. The Warriors on top, running away with it. Time now for the halftime break. with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Pleased to have you tune in. What better way to start than by checking out the contenders for the dunk contest on All-Star Weekend?
This dunk contest is going to be legit. We've got some athletes, boy.
You're right, man. Some serious high risers in this field. I cannot wait to see what they come up with.
And now how about those first 2 quarters of play? Just a dominating performance for Golden State.
The offense has been well engineered, kind of like diesel engine, but much, much more advanced. More like a jet.
Yeah, that diesel engine going to show you real power when that camera turns off.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We're seeing tremendous gameplay from D.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
And so it's Schroeder with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. Jimmy Butler is out there with Trace Jackson-Davis. Then there's Stephen Curry. Then there's Moody. And it's Reed in at the point guard position. That's the Warriors' 5. Now here's Reed. Fires away from outside. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Pass to Murray. Sacramento moving it around. It's rebounded by Golden State.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
From the arc. And another three for Golden State.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Offline with his three.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hits it again. Wow. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Schroeder against Reed. Again, the miss by the Kings.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
For three, connects again from distance. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Schroeder, and that time also a missed shot.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
The three, and another three from Reed. Reed's got 15 points in just the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Reed against Schroeder. And here's Collins from outside. And Curry pulls it down. Curry's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Took him no time at all on that one.
I mean, no comment, but this is just unreal.
Kings have gone only 1 of 6 in the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Pass to Schroeder. Nice move. Again, the miss by the Kings.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
And what a great start to the second half. They've hit everything they've looked at thus far.
And here's Schroeder after the 3 moments ago from Reed. And it's Schroeder missing.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
So it's Sacramento after the missed 3 from Reed. Here's Clifford. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Butler finds Reed. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
And Sacramento has possession. After the three-pointer from Reed. Screen by Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Golden State ball.
Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. The Warriors, number 1.
Just a terrific job over this stretch of forcing turnovers and capitalizing. They'd love to continue that trend.
Another one goes. Incredible.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. With the step back. Outside for Murray. Again, the miss by the Kings. And here are the Warriors now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another 3.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Now, here's Sabonis. 8 points for him. Here's Schroeder. That one's off. Still out of sync.
Got to find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not going to get it.
Here's Reed. And another 3 for Golden State.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Back to Sabonis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Outside, Reed. From downtown. And another one.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Collins. Back to Schroeder. Here's Sabonis. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Reed. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the Kings. Here's Schroeder. That's in there. Murray with the assist. Schroeder's got 6 here in this quarter.
And now with 2 3-pointers in each half, he's really doing his all to help his team out from deep.
Put that bucket in no time at all.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now here's Schroeder. He's got 20. Sabonis kicks it over to Schroeder. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Sabonis.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
Different look here for the Warriors. Green, he's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Moody. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Curry. And a change for the Kings. Carter, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Hands it from downtown.
And you can see he's found his rhythm here in the third quarter. You can just sense the uptick in confidence. Everything he puts up from long range seems to be going.
Now, here's Collins. Pass to Schroeder. Carter with a screen on Reed. Sacramento moving it around. Schroeder outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Here's the Warriors with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now, here's Schroeder. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Here's Reed. And again for three. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Here's Clifford. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Looking to end the run, and it's good on the way in. Clifford's got 5.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
From deep three-point land, good, he hits again.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Collins looking around. From deep. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Outside, Reed. Pass to Pajemski. Fires the three. And good! There's another. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
At the elbow, Collins. Here's Clifford. The three. The Warriors pull it in. Reeves got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
He hit 1-3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
Now, here's Schroeder. 20 points for him. Collins with it. Kuminga picks him up. Schroeder. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jordan Clarkson. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
The first free throw is good. On the heel, he's checked in for goal. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Well, Draymond has a special talent for setting guys up, especially for his position.
And Sacramento has possession. On the court right now for the Kings. Sabonis is out there with Wendell Carter. Then there's Bull. Then it's Keegan Murray. And it's Carter in at the 1 spot. Greg, when it comes to All-Star Weekend, which event do you look forward to the most?
It's got to be the three-point contest, right? No judges, no half-hearted defense. There's a purity to it that I just appreciate.
He misses the free throw. Well, we all love teams going all in to win. But, Richard, some teams run that risk, and it does not work out.
But that's the risk. These windows are so small. If you believe that you have a chance to go all in, or if you have a 2-year window, it's okay to leverage the future in hopes of getting it done now.
Stolen by Reed. Fires from deep. Connects again from distance. You can tell he is feeling it.
Kevin, he's on fire.
Carter sets the pick for Carter. Nailed from three-point land. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Take that, he says. I see your three, and I'll raise you another three. Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
And so it's Carter who brings the ball up for Sacramento. Clarkson against Bull. Pass to Carter. The tray. The Warriors pull it in. Kuminga's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Reed. And another three for Golden State.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
And let's not forget, RJ, you were second in the Rookie of the Year voting. I haven't forgotten it. But when you go back to that time, what was the key in your adjustment process?
Well, one thing that really helped me out is I played 3 years of high-level college basketball. Most rookies don't get that experience, and it makes it a little bit harder for them to transition to the pro game.
Here's the three, and the Warriors, another three.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Now here is Carter. Sabonis' screen on Reed. And there's Sabonis. That's good on the assist from Carter.
You see how confident Sabonis is down there. He's got an array of moves and outstanding footwork to go with it.
Good, another from three. He's really sniping them from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
He did a good job of taking care of the ball in the first half, but he's been pretty sloppy since the break with it.
Substitution on the court.
They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
And again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Pass to Schroeder. Over Reed. Kicks it out to Collins. 5 on the clock. Sabonis, the pass to Schroeder. That falls. Nice feed that time from Sabonis. Sabonis has got his 6th assist on the night. Here's Reed. And the Warriors, another three.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
From Keegan Murray.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
Reed gets the bucket.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Gotta at least show a little heart out here.
That one falls. Sabonis has got 10 points here in the second half.
Just doing his job. Sabonis is there to snag the offensive rebound and put it right back.
And here are the Warriors now. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. And that's game 2 of this string of 4 games played at home.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Now, here's Collins. Tries from 7. And it falls over the rim and in. 20 points for Sabonis.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially. And he's doing it all himself, shouldering the offensive load in effortless fashion right now.
Sacramento moving it around. Collins kicks to Murray. Three-pointer, good for another field goal. Number 5 in the night, 5 for 10 shooting.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Outside, Reed. And the Warriors, another three.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Here's Clifford. And again, it's Sacramento converting. And Reed has got the ball here for Golden State. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box. And again for 3.
Another three. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Now Reed, after the missed 3, connects again from distance.
It has been raining threes for him tonight. Alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
Guys, he cannot miss. They have to keep feeding him, right? How many more can he hit? Let's keep counting. And here is Murray following the three from Reed. And it's Schroeder missing. Schroeder against Reed. Connects again.
And he's now tied for the fourth most points in an NBA game all time. He is knocking down everything.
It's truly one of the greatest games in league history. He cannot miss.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all.
And again for three.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. Kept alive, Schroeder, and that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up two on the second effort.
Hard work pays off with a rebound and a bucket. That's just great fundamentals.
Good, another from three.
He is unstoppable here. Hits again from beyond the arc.
What a historic night for him. Shooting the ball, he now stands GA by himself for third place in most threes all time. Clifford can't get it to go. Launches it. And again, the three-point shot is good from Reed.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And that score probably slams the door for any would-be comebacks. And look, they put this one to bed.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Harrison comes in for Green, and Hield subbed in for Clarkson. Peter passes to Sabonis. Murray outside. Collins with it. Kuminga picks him up. Wide open look here for Murray. Misses the three.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
You have to love their effort. This game wasn't handed to them. They took it.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here.
Substitution for your Warriors, number 20.
Here's Schroeder. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Takes the three. Again, what an avalanche.
And incredible. Never thought we'd see another player score this much.
I mean, it feels surreal, doesn't it? That score puts him tied for the second most points in an NBA game. What a historic night. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. We'll see you later on.